Welcome back to 5 Broadway Babies. I'm Savannah, and before I say anything else, even on topic, I saw Spiderman. I did, and it was awesome. I loved it. Obviously, I think pretty much everyone has heard all the reviews about the story and music. Yeah, but the visual effects, like, I see where the 65 million went, or now I think it might be even closer to like 75 million, but yeah, it was mind-blowing, like seeing all the flying and just everything was incredible. I mean, there's this one point where the Chrysler building, they're gonna have a fight on top of the Chrysler building, and it comes down and then folds out, so it's like, it's as if like, okay, here's my hand's the Chrysler building, and it's like coming towards you as the audience, so you're like looking down the building. Oh my gosh, like, it was crazy. And yeah, and afterwards I met Christopher Tierney, the guy that was hurt a while ago. You know, it was not a while, it was like 2 months. But that all the news was about, the one that fell, whose cable broke. He's back in the show, flying around like crazy, and he came out of the stage door and was super nice. So yeah, it was great. And it was awesome to watch. I mean, I'm sure people disagree with me and say it was like terrible, but I would see it again. I really liked it. But now, for the topic this week, is theater types and typecasting, things like that. Mara gave an excellent definition, so I don't have to define it or anything, but so views on typecasting. I do think it can be both good and bad. Good, as Mara was explaining about, you know, you only have to be the best in your category, things like, or one of the best in your category, things like that. The way where I think it can work against you is you don't get experience playing other roles. I was actually talking to my friend Charlie today about this, and she's going to Tisch next year with me. She's going for directing. And we were talking, and she said, you know, what's interesting, what's great is, especially while you're young, doing roles that are very different than your type. Because then you can take things that you learned from doing that role and emotions that you were able to tap into from that, whatever role it would be in a show, and apply that to your type. And so you'll, within your own category, will have something new and different that isn't usually seen as that type of character. So I think that's a really great way to look at it, and I will say it again, my friend Charlie said this, but I totally agree with it, and I think it's really a thought that I'd like to expand on. I think that that's a perfect way to think of it. Like, I actually just went to Voice today, and I was talking to my teacher about different types and with what songs you choose and everything like that, and we were singing Gooch's song from Mame, which I'm not my type as of now, which also what he said is, you know, this is another thing to think, is we're young, our type isn't set yet. We can do whatever we want and whatever we think we can. And, but most likely I would not be playing Gooch. But from doing that song, I was able to open up and have fun with it and all that nice stuff. So playing parts that are very different than your type kind of open you up and are able to apply to your type kind of too, which is just crazy. But yeah, so right now I feel like I don't really have a type yet. It's starting to form, like that kind of partially ingenue but modern musical contemporary theater thing so far for me. But I mean, I've played a bunch of different roles. I've been the villain in 13, and then like ingenue in Little Me, and then other crazy roles like I've told you about, Status Update, all the things. So I feel like that helps when I will be learning what my type is. I can apply things I learned from any show to that. So that's why I think it's a good idea to get your hand into everything. So tomorrow is Wednesday, and Mia, break a leg. Bye!